All right, gentlemen, let's get a quick opening comment from each of you on your team. Kirk, why don't we start with you?
First of all, Dave, just want to compliment Kahari. I think, what a tremendous job, tremendous message, and that really gives all of you a window into the single best part of what our jobs are, to work with so many outstanding young people, and that's the best part of our conference as well. So just a tremendous job there. On our front, just really pleased about the team that we've got right now. We began work back in January, preparing for this season. Certainly, we've got a lot of important work in front of us. But they've been a great group to work with, and they'll finish up this week, the summer program, get a break, and then we're eager to get on the field a week from Friday.
Lovie?
First off, we're excited about Dana Howard going into the College Hall of Fame. Represent our university well. Our players, of course, know what he expects from our football team. It's been documented, the young players that we played this past year. They've gotten bigger, stronger, faster, know a lot more about football and what's expected of them. That, along with, the leadership that the three guys representing us here today, Jamal Milan, Mike Dudick, and Nick Algrady will show. We're excited about taking that next step. A part of the process of building our program, of course, was to upgrade our facilities. That's in full pledge motion to get that done a year from now, so we're pretty excited.
Urban?
Well, like all the coaches and all the players, excited to get going, and we start August 3rd, and we lost some very good players, but I think we replaced them with very good players, and that's the model of consistency that we try to have at Ohio State. So for the first time in 4 years, a new quarterback and some other new position, but we've recruited very well. Our coaches develop guys well, so we're excited to see what we have next week.
We all are as well. Let's start with you, Urban. As far as the college football playoff is concerned, I think you're in a really interesting spot. You're one of two Big Ten coaches who has participated in it, Mark D'Antonio being the other one. And you've kind of been on both ends of it, right? You were the last team in the first year. You ended up winning the national championship. Last year, I think it's pretty clear you were the first team that was left out. So having experienced kind of both sides of that, what's your feeling on how this process has worked in the selection process?
Well, it's what the fans wanted. I was also part of the BCS dilemma with two teams, and I can keep going 4, 8, 16. The most important people are student athletes, and I'm just not sure I see it expanding. You have to change the whole college model. Last year was hard. I'm not quite sure when you start operating in the Big Ten Conference, and with great confidence I can say this, that this is arguably the best conference in America. And to think that the last 2 years a champion has not been in that. I think that needs to be discussed. Is it schedule strength? Is it not? Is it 9 league games? Is it 8? I thought Coach Franklin had a really profound statement. I never thought of that, and a lot of people probably haven't, but made it standardized scheduling. So there's a lot of questions out there, but at the end of the day, we're not going to blame others. We blamed ourselves. We lost 2 games, don't lose 2 games. And easier said than done, obviously, but I think it's been good for the game. I think it's good for the sport. I think the fans wanted it, and they got it, and you just got to keep adapting.
Kirk, you guys were a game away from making that playoff a couple of years ago. You're entering your 20th season now at Iowa. A lot has changed during your time, your tenure there in Iowa City. What's the thing that stands out the most that's different?
I think a lot's changed, a lot hasn't changed, quite frankly, and I don't think the players and the approach to the game's changed an awful lot. The obvious answer is recruiting. Just in the last 5 years, the pace, the acceleration, and quite frankly, we can't keep up with it from the rules front. So it's just it's a really ongoing process right now. That keeps you young, because there's if you're not paying attention, things change daily. So it just forces you to just continue to look at the landscape and try to figure out what's best for you and your given program. And we're all different in terms of that regard.
Lovie, you alluded to this earlier. The youth last year again, playing 22 true freshmen, starting 16 of them, both biggest numbers in the country in that regard. We've got this new redshirt rule this year where players can play up to 4 games without burning their redshirt and can do it at any point during the course of the season. Given that you have played a lot of young guys, how do you envision utilizing this within your program?
First off, for us, even though we played a lot of guys last year, we could be in a similar situation of playing players. So first, we're going to look to see if they're the best players to help us win immediately. But I think there's something to be said about being able to see guys their freshman year. We had maybe 2 of our highest recruited players last year. We didn't get a chance to actually see them when they did redshirt. So to be able to definitely get a look at them has got to be good for our game.
Kirk, you had a new offensive coordinator last year, a fellow by the name of Ferentz. As you look at your season last year, you had 3 conference games where you scored 45 or more points. You had 6 conference games where you failed to reach 20. So you were kind of at both sides of the equation here. How do you find that area where you become more consistent?
Yeah, you've hit on a key point. For us, consistency is really something we have to strive for, particularly on the offensive side. And I think if you just look at our personnel or our staff, we basically had a new offensive staff last year, just the way that worked out. And then we had a lot of key players that were first-year players last year, too. So, you know, Nate Stanley's back with us. He's here today. Was voted a captain at the end of his sophomore year. That's happened twice in the history of our program. You know, he's more experienced. The guys around him are a lot more experienced, and I would say the same about our staff. So for us to level off our performance, that'd be a good thing, certainly, and beneficial for us to have a successful year.
While we're on the theme of consistency, Urban, you had the ultimate consistency at quarterback with J.T. Barrett, your all-time leader in total yards and career wins. So now he departs, and you kind of talked about a little bit losing him. In what way will your team change without him?
The quarterback that right now would take the first snap is Dwayne Haskins, but we have Tay Martell and Matt Baldwin behind them. And we have a month to decide who's going to take the first snap in the first game. But the biggest void is going to be his leadership and toughness. JT, a lot of people knew him. A lot of people really didn't know him. He was our coach on the field, coach in the locker room, a tough guy. And I have one of our receivers here, but it's very unique this year. We have 5, we call them gold guys, in our receiver room. Our receiver room is as good as I've ever been around as far as character of people, toughness, leadership. You know, they're hardworking guys. So the team will look a little bit different, but the fundamentals of our team will never change. And it's premium placed on field position, take care of the ball, and be very strong running the ball. So it will change a little bit visually. Obviously, we're going to take advantage of the skill set of Dwayne if he's our starting quarterback, which right now looks like he will be, and he's got an incredible release and great arm strength.
Well, guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing each of your teams in action this year.